is favored. This is where you really prove that you're ready for another final.
All right, chamber comp.
Select are going to stick to their guns on this one. EG, the chamber is back in action, this time in the hands of Boostio.
One thing you didn't see in the video is how do I feel agent changes are going to affect teams' approaches to dropping players. Yeah, I don't really like to talk about dropping players. I rather just like let everyone kind of do that and then talk about once it's actually final.
I'm interested to see
I don't really like going, this guy needs to get dropped or anything like that. It's not really my style.
But I mean, we'll just have to see.
Like on a team, when you're on a team, sure, more than happy to talk about like with my team, like what I think should be going on in terms of maybe you need an IGL. But in terms of like that, I don't want to really be like, hey, this guy shouldn't be playing.
Didn't, but we know that he can pop off. He was showing shades of that there, and Pearl comes up with that ace, a big turning point to try to get
that's kind of why I don't talk about that. But I think teams should consider that, like Jet only, Jet one tricks, definitely not as appealing.
Coming out the gate with this chamber, that's where they absolutely need to get that momentum back on their side, steal it away from Lab, because otherwise you have so much tempo control in this composition with the double flash, with that breach, you can slow down attacks with that fault line.
Oh boy, this is going to be an exciting one here. EG have an opportunity to close it out, but our teams have picked 5 maps, so let's go ahead and see if we're going to play them all out and send it back over to your casters, Brendan Sideshow.
Damn Desp, maybe.
Series ends up going, I mean, either way, it's going to be heartbreak for one of these squads. EG still with a chance. Close that here and now, but as Aspas setting it up, it's going to be a difficult task ahead of them. Loud.
Yeah, are we getting into this or not?
This map.
When people are talking to admins, I'm like, oh,
honestly, it's one of
those
those
like attack.
Yeah, they've been loving it recently. They talked about how confident they felt in scrims and in this new composition in general.
Okay, there we go.
They've really flexed it recently.
So we got EG on defense, Loud on attack. Everyone's hiding from a Sky Flash potentially. There's not going to be happening.
A hard anti, expecting some kind of B main.
This is interesting as well because Loud had so. If you watched the game yesterday, I was talking about the fact that Loud, last 3 pistols, they went over towards A. And they played off the fact that their last 3 pistols were over towards A. They fake A with the dog going in, one person here in terms of the turret, and actually they wait for the reaction in terms of them taking B main and they get it. That was very, very cool.
Loud tucked in that corner, I think, trying to evade any.
So I like that. Again, they're smart. They know that EG do their homework. They're looking towards the pistols. We actually saw an over rotate once the dog went over towards here, and instant reaction over towards B main. So I love this from Loud.
The discipline is there from
some
Loud.
Damage done here, just not enough.
Face into mid. Watching Jorgma when he's peeking for a bit of information. Nade flying through. Ethan now tucked, and he's really gonna have to do the most. Onto this one, him, the crossfire setup alongside Com.
Okay, that got a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. Low HPs go down as well, so that's really nice for them.
Loud as a team, it's a 3v1 with Boostio.
Sadak gets the plant. Good plant. Should be impossible for Boostio to win this.
So tough though.
Yeah, with less tucked here.
Less in mail, 2 to find on sight, and 2 has just spotted him. Perfect utility coming out from Sadak as well.
Yeah, looks like an absolute nightmare to play against. Boss man. Yeah, what the hell? A little bit loose on this.
Been able to wrap that up a little earlier, but Loud take the pistol. And I'm a little concerned. I spoke earlier about the map pool and how I thought EG's best chance was to close this in 3. Because Loud have looked good on Split and on Bind, which are our final 2 maps here. In terms of the head-to-head between these 2 teams, EG are 1-0 up on
they're allowed
Split.
2 deaths on this one, unless Aspas buys something else. Probably will, to be honest. We'll see.
But at Champions here recently,
they're allowed 1 death on this.
I haven't really liked what EG have been pulling out. This
anything above 1 death is a big win for EG.
It requires massive
Frenzy, Sheriff, that's it.
Boostio on Pearl, he only got 9 kills. 5 of those were in 1 round. He got an ace.
A lot of emphasis to place on your shoulders, but okay, when the opportunity's there, he does grab it.
And that's what he needs to be doing.
That's a classic. What?
Nade as well, pushing him back alongside the pull. Any attempt to stabilize.
Well, that's already 2 deaths. Counts in, the person who can't heal himself goes down to 38. No, they don't. Not like this, right?
Into the corner here. Boombot, though, points him in the right direction. With the weapons that they've got, okay. Leading the charge is Aspas. Taking control of the situation once more.
Ethan's reading the fact that this is going to come back to A. He's already planning to reposition. Look at the spot that
Ethan might have owned this, to be honest with you. Let's see. This is... Oh, boy.
He's overstayed as well. Come! Does he get out?
I did fantastic.
Wow. Back and away. He's hunting for the 2nd kill here, but Oh my.
Oh my god, he did
Hopped
great
away.
as well. Tried to get
Score
another,
free.
realizes going up the other rope. While this is going on, Com pushes over towards B, gets full map
Reload
control.
here with 30 seconds remaining. Once more, Ethan. Do so much more. Can't hit that shot though. Still a flash and flying, and it is perfect. The connection. Aspas blinds it up, buying time for Demon 1 over the top. Pushing forwards, Aspas!
It'd have to be an ace.
He's bloody earned the
I have
showstopper.
no idea where he is.
And it would have to be the ace.
Dude, he's probably ulting this, right?
But Corm in the clutch. We know what he's
Because
capable
you can kind of
He does not
secure the
lose them.
trade with the ult.
Set your sights
Oh my
on
God.
this one. Corm!
Holy. They wrecked them. Of course Com wins the clutch, man. What the hell is what the hell are his clutch stats?
And works
They
off the
must be
back
ridiculous. It feels like
of
he's
what
always
Boostio and
in
Ethan
one.
had done to set them up for this MasterCard Thrifty again. EG steal it away. I was talking about the fact that Boostio needs to have big games on the chamber, and he comes out with the opening pick instantly. Spike abandoned down mid. What a play by Ethan, though, as well. To just consistently be harassing these loud players of Aspas and Tuis as they got closer and closer to the spike, leaving things in the hands of Com, who is always good for the clutch. I don't think Com lives by the mantra of live
right.
evil.
Les has a hero
He
gun.
seems quite wholesome.
One of the
actually,
most
to speak to
wholesome
him.
players that we have out here.
Yeah.
But he
Oh
has
my
found
god, that was
his
so
form.
close to hitting him.
Ethan on the top of the ropes. Hello. It's escaping that one. Here we go. Okay, showstopper committed. That is
Oh
a
my god, he
direct
headshot him.
hit. Demon 1, there's going to be no remains left of him. And Com wrapped around the pillar.
That's
Pushed
wild.
into-
Well,
Very unfortunate timing here. Now this is a lighter buy from Loud already. Massive advantage for them. How does it get played by EG? Util is here, surely. In waiting now. Nades are flying, but the flash, I mean, it's over in the blink
Jesus,
of an eye.
4 of them. They get all the
It's gone.
upgrades.
It's done as quickly as that.
Yeah,
Aspas
no-
answers with
no
another 4K
kills.
back-to-back rounds of Aspas
No
dominance.
kills,
this time
3
resulting in a
upgrades,
round
4
win.
upgrades in terms of the guns, right? Holy.
That's ridiculous.
Might have just woken up the final boss. He's sitting at 10 and 2.
Oh,
What is that?
oh,
What is that?
whoa,
Nah, okay, okay. Yeah,
damn.
try and take it to that guy. You need to
Back-to-back
toggle
outrageous
something,
kills.
Man. I mean, that is just disgusting.
He's 10 and 2 after 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was incredible, though.
Flash, stun, looking like they want to fake some A-ramp control. But with Aspas not pushing off the back of it, he's just waiting to collect any level of reaction from EG in mid.
This time, Loud, much more aware of the EG game plan when on the weaker buy.
Yeah,
They know
they
that
don't want to get ecoed
mid
again.
is compromised. You can see the jump spots, just them slowly trying to pick apart this control. Boostio. One shot there. Not to the head though, so Aspas survives.
Loud have a lot of utility here to try and clear out these kind of plays. Another flash to try and set
Oh man,
Boostio
I thought the
up.
timing of this peak
No,
was going to be perfect there.
Has decided to back off and re-clear a ramp instead. There is a chance they catch less.
Just trying to get a timing. Yeah, they're worried about him.
And look at them.
That's interesting. You get a lot of info with that.
Bringing the
Yeah, a
Trailblazer
lot
through
of
to
info
site,
that you know
because
that site
Leicester's
is just
getting
fully
deep on
clear
these
and no one's
lurks
playing
against
it.
Fnatic.
Yeah, and look how
EG
smart
are
he is
ready
with
for
this.
it.
Because the
He's
literally
found the
all because
space
the dog did
towards the
this
side to give it
pathing,
pretty heavy
he
control
knew
as a
then that
result
no
of it.
one was watching this or anything like that. Because the dog went here, full realization that just the whole of the site is clear. Just starts walking in, smokes come in, everyone's already on their way back. It was really cool.
They are really giving up control. I mean, everybody playing up on site here by Loud. This could quickly turn on its head at a moment's notice. The player to watch here, 2 years tucked away, he's going to try and seek that timing, and he does grab the one still. It's got to be
Okay,
dug
no
out of this
eco on
forward
this one.
position. There are flanks on flanks occurring. Was back here. Tom's still lurking up.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a chance too. He gets wrecked.
Decent go of things. There should be a 1 round here for Loud.
Aspas is looking to try and take the fight straight to Ethan. He wants to build up his second showstopper already.
You know exactly where Con was. The backside laid out. I mean, these guys,
There's
Loud,
some, it feels like there's
just
some
in
shots getting hit at the
impeccable
moment.
red hot right now, not missing a single shot. And you're exactly right setting it up. I mean, Aspas, his second
Dude, he's
showstopper, he's
12
3
to 2.
Voltorbs away now.
4
How
rounds have been
ridiculous is
played.
that?
It's round 5.
And that's a tool that's just going
Yeah,
to
that's
burst
insane.
open the
Okay,
EG
Boostio
defense.
gets the op out.
One of the
Money
biggest
is
problems that
is
EG faced.
ridiculously out of control.
Last
Like
time they
probably the
played
best I've
split
seen
with
it
this
for a while.
composition against
In terms of
EG,
like
they
this
couldn't defend.
scoreline,
They
it shouldn't be
couldn't
this
find
good.
the right moments to be able to shut down sight hits from coming through. And if you think back to how EDG
Okay, now
played
kind of
with
going back to what they
individuals
originally
all over
did
the
in
map,
terms of their game plan against
something
who
that Les could
was it?
definitely
The game
find value
before.
from.
Oh my god.
Not quite catching there from Boostio.
Wow, this
as
works
Aspas
well.
gets
And
deep.
honestly, EG been doing this
Gobbles up
TP all
of
the
that
time where he
space.
just plays a little bit further
Open
back.
chance there.
So yeah,
For
Boostio has a
Boostio,
chance to
but
hit
now
that.
forced to just back away and try and play this retake with the operator in his hand.
Now they got a
It's difficult.
retake. Who
Still
gets the
Ethan.
plant? There's so many people that can get their
He's
ult here.
alive. They've got the Seekers to try and reclear some of this space in the post plan.
Okay, so Sadak, if he gets a kill, gets his ult.
Loud playing a ton of players deep onto the site. They kind of need a
Achilles
plan
has so
to
many
bail
stars
themselves
still.
out. Util capable of flushing them out. Here's the Seekers. He's pretty far back there, so they know the tier 2 is at least stuck.
Dude, the Astra suck as the Seekers comes out, so they just get nothing from it.
Coverage. Kawazine once more. Boostio tries to swing out, does return fire, but really the damage is just being done, and attempts all over the place. Pushing through the smokes. You've got to give it up at this point. EG recognized that.
The Loud post plans,
3
the
people
setups,
as well
crossfires,
survive, and money
utility
just
usage.
gets better
Every
and
part
better.
of it is looking excellent here.
Yeah.
They avoided
Man,
that
Loud look
first
great at the moment.
issue with Boostio missing his inaugural op shot, and then after that it was plain sailing. Loud looking immaculate, putting the squeeze on EG. And one of the issues when you find yourself in spots like this, from EG's perspective, is that all of the adrenaline coursing through your veins, the euphoria from being up 2-0, it starts to dwindle, starts to drop down, and then you're crashing and you realize you're not calming as much, and you can feel a
Okay,
very
low buy
real
on top of this with the 2 save guns.
version of the pressure that's being applied to you.
Op is over towards middle this time.
It ends up,
TP here,
if
so
you
we can
worry
go
about
close
it happening
box.
too much, being a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's what we talk about it. Big game experience and best of 5s, they matter a lot.
Loud have got tons.
Certainly do.
Boostio taking his operator deep down mid. The Viper wall helping him after he takes a shot. The wall can go up. He'll escape into the rendezvous.
And this is a nice setup, honestly, with the Viper's pit.
Yeah, he's
dropped
kind of
down.
using the
EG,
turret against them
they
here.
rotate a lot of their players away. It's all dependent on Com surviving. This pit is the only thing holding
Seekers?
them back.
And
Yeah, and
everybody
they're just
from
going to
Loud is about
absolutely
to
dive
move
on
up.
him with
Yeah,
Seekers. Seekers, stun,
Flashes from
satchel,
Kawazine to give info,
maybe.
but more important
When
to
does the stun
Seekers.
come back
How can Com deal with
And
the
all they got to
Seekers?
do is try and spam close to the Seekers here. Flash once more, the horn. Okay, it's all being offloaded. Fault line. They haven't removed it.
Could have
He
handled it
survives,
a
so the
little
pit's
bit
still
better
up,
if
but they
they'd
just
wait
wanna
for the
move
stun,
all the
honestly.
way past it, taking heaven control.
Still a nice plan,
On
though.
at their feet here, and it's Jorgamo to try and meet them. Satchel
Oh my.
disengage, round to the side, Ethan.
Sick
Looking down
movement.
the ropes angle, but it is carnage. A scramble towards it, Com retreating.
There is so many
Back against
1v1
the wall,
jaws.
into elbow, low enough though, a single shot once more will just bring him down, and he does not claim the kill. It was necessary. At this point, EG shut out of the sight. Last pass, he wants a little bit more. I mean, okay. 2v4, why not?
Go for
There's the
Damn.
rocket.
When you
Okay,
have your second
honestly does
showstopper in round
some
6,
damage.
Sure, send
Sure.
it. Why not?
They
This
know what
one,
taking
okay,
is.
so you know
He's
how
getting run
normally I'm
down.
pretty loose with the ult. This
Cornered.
one was a bit too loose for me.
And brought
I'll say
down
that much.
once more.
It was a nice
These
ult.
maps have been defined by the
It
attack
was a nice
sides
kill with the ult,
for
but
both of these teams.
the one was a little bit too loose for my liking.
It's no different now with Loud. It's 5-1. A timeout has to be forced out now. EG taking this.
A lot of
Misclick
the
it
time
might have
we
been,
talk about
because
teams having plans to deal with
then him
Viper's
having
pits,
to like
but
get
it's
the
rare that
hill
you see
and
an
then send it.
execution so perfect
Maybe.
as that. The Seekers came through, they followed them, they were ready.
Either
with
that
the
or he's
breach
just going for
utility
the
as well.
record, see how many
They
ults he can
drove
get.
Com out of his pit so quickly. Com was fearful for his life, and then they instantly got through it and took a heaven control.
What
No
a nightmare
dawdling.
start.
No hesitation. Loud just used their utility, instantly took space off the back of it. And all of this is setting up Aspas to have an unreal game. 16-3 right now.
Showing no signs of slowing down.
And I mean, the emotion that the Killjoys got on her face there is me watching EG potentially choke the lead in the series, because Loud have just looked completely different across Pearl and Split so far.
Yeah.
The first 6 rounds here have been dominant. and almost bullying EG. Like, EG have had no chance in some of these situations. They're just getting slapped around. Boostio's lost his operator. He's going to pick up the tour de force in this round. But he hasn't really found the opportunity to get value out of it.
4 people, they're about to hit 9k if they win this next round.
The operator needs to get value if you're hitting those initial shots.
What a nightmare.
Meanwhile,
So it's
big
5-1
hitters
and
that
then
you
you're up
expect
against all of that
rifling
as well.
sides, Jorgamo and Demon 1, they're 1 and 12 between them.
Not there.
No,
It's not present.
And again, part of that is because they're constantly put in bad positions because Loud are so fast to get into nice spots.
Lovely flash though.
Big
That sets
kill,
it up.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
They
opening.
can, and this was cool. They do a
That's what
timeout and they
Boostio's
talk
been
about
missing
how
a
they're
little.
approaching A. They've been mulling here to try and
Finds it
stop
there,
it, and they
puts his
realize
team
that
in
they
a
can
5v4.
disrespect it. They got the chamber, so that's kind of nice.
Time wasted from
Definitely a
Loud.
good plan
Use the
coming in
Trailblazer.
after the pause, just working out what they've been doing for their default.
Cuts
How
into
can we
the
punish it?
side. Trademark at their feet. I mean, everybody just being slowed down to
Oh.
a crawl. 2 years
Okay,
through
nice
the
go.
box. Remove the trader. Sadak last one left. 1 versus 3. Everybody quickly alerted to his position now. He needs to try and force some of these fights out. Ethan just holding it. The jiggle as well. Knows he doesn't need to force this fight out. Close behind it. The positioning, it's spammable. Fault line, stun.
Good stun.
Good connection, but still the movement is just a little bit
Yeah,
cleaner.
the stun, it's good. Stun was actually close
EG
to hitting
making sure
all
to
of
not
them.
let that one slip away from
Not sure
them.
went far enough for heaven though.
Players getting on the board. EG warming up. Boostio with the first, and then actually
Yeah.
EG in position to fight over the map control, which the important area ended up being a heaven in this round.
Yeah, this was cool. I like this again.
Nice flash also from Ethan to set that one
Yeah,
up.
I mean the whole
Make it a
plan
little
was
easier
just
for
great
Boostio to
in terms of that have been the
generate first
that'd have been the
goal.
default. How can they punish it? It's
But
more
this
like an
constant war over
on
heaven that ended up
the
being a
fly
large
thing. I guess
difference.
Potter has seen
Usually
it all the
EG just
time
giving
and
up
was
that
just like,
space,
well,
allowing Loud to
they
take
have
it.
the best
They weren't
thing for
fast enough
this.
to be able to respond.
problem is
Is
2 of
more
them
of what
died
we've
into
seen
them
from Loud in
into
the
this one,
past. Heavy
so
emphasis towards big
yeah,
lane
they
control.
have to
Boostio's
try
been
and
correcting
string
again.
some rounds in a row because 1-9 on top of this, 2 people just
Flash
cannot
is
buy
good.
at all.
Ball is also good. Wants to use the rendezvous. The Jorgamo is ready to pick up the pieces in case there was a fast
Astra
punish
smoke
play.
to block
Got a
vision, and
showstopper
this is
in
their
back
kind of
pocket,
way
so
of
any
creating pressure over towards
players
A.
that
They do this
walk
Astra
straight
smoke
into-
that double
okay.
blocks, and then yeah, just
Oh, there
dog
you
in
go
the
from
corner.
there. Didn't know about that one. The punishment when Ethan's
And
just
honestly,
looking for a
I
bit
think
of
he thought they
mid-round
were more
information.
further back. This is just very nice from Loud, actually doing the smoke that double blocks vision and taking a bit
And
of
as
risk
soon
of
as-
going over towards heaven, having the numbers to
Soon as
trade it
this
out in
area is
terms of
taken
2
by
of them.
Quarantine and less, the whole
It's
of
cool.
Loud come and just backfill
What a
the
nightmare
site.
start for EG. They group up and go over towards A, and Com has to
The drop
somehow
is good.
kill 2.
Made a little bit better here, but okay. Bit of a whiffage there with the movement. I think maybe slowed down a bit prior by some of that util into the choke point. A chance. Boostio misses. Com though. Still looked down to the side and still
There's
here.
one.
That consistency, dodging. Everything
Do
was
they go
thrown
out
at him.
together?
It's a little bit disjointed in terms of Loud with the positioning, but as the smoke goes down, well, Com.
I mean, Com
One
got 2,
before
but
the
Booster
trade.
had to get 1.
Jorgamo back in action, back in the fight. 40 seconds left, has the showstopper, Boombot. There it is, finds his target, but which way does he want to send the rocket flying? One sign of life, Salah brings him down, and a cosmic divide.
Oh, bro,
Partitions
their
and
money's
splits
so
it up,
wrecked
Demon
after
one.
this.
The only thing on his side is a lack of noise cues. They don't know about this one, they've all repositioned the waste.
Can smoke himself, I
they're gonna
guess.
be able to hear it.
Oh.
Demon 1. He's wondering where are the rest of them? Dropping
Wait.
down into his face. Less.
Oh, that's
Just
unlucky,
bringing
bro.
it
He
to
actually
him.
gave himself a really good attempt
Forcing
at
the
this.
fight, winning it out.
Yeah, managed to get the
No
1
danger
on
from
1s.
Demon 1 there towards the end. 1 round. That's all that EG have been able to find.
Honestly, he had
No
kind of owned
momentum
it.
gained
Smoke
off
on the
the back of
spike
that.
there, then he isolated
didn't
that guy.
manage to
He would have
chain
had
it
to
together
run,
into a
run
couple.
through the wall. This was cool. You know, again, this was great. Their smoke over towards A,
People
block vision,
theorizing that
creep
this
up.
Loud composition would struggle in terms of its A ramp control because it doesn't have the Viper, because it doesn't have, you know, a Cypher even that can put the cages down there and allow you quiet access to A. But when Quarantine is using his utility for less to take that space aggressively and then the
Judge,
rest of Loud
Bucky,
rotate,
yeah.
what's the
So
answer
again,
from
2 of them
EG?
get really wrecked in terms of it. It's these 2.
Trailblazer
We do have 8
goes
bullets for this, and they
deep
just,
on this one.
this is nice.
Finds
Block
Jorgamo
vision,
holding
dog
with a
goes
Bucky
in. It's
down
good
there.
default.
It's a
Question marks
Bucky and a
created.
Judge.
Are they
Odds
going to
and
be
ends
using
for
this all
EG,
into this
trying
round?
to keep this alive. Same story
A lot
as
of them
the
pretty
last
loose
time
for
they played
using
Split.
ults into
No
ecos. I think this is
defensive
so fine.
rounds.
It's a bit risky though, if you are Loud walking into this. You know the shotguns are online.
Enough money to
Split.
buy for the rest of the half?
Scored as combat.
Yeah, should do. It could be a little bit closer if they lose 3 in a row, but
In case someone's close, that flushes them out. We know otherwise.
Right there.
Trailblazers use it a very good time here for EG. Going straight down into mid, but now they know exactly where they are. B main control. Lost earlier, the lockdown. Should be pushing all of them back here. EG have as a response. Satchel through. Nice pull as well. Stops any attempt of just trying to flood.
Yeah, and there's a big 1v1 over towards middle in terms of the
Super
luck.
diligent, very
But
clean
honestly,
from Loud so far.
Counting doesn't really have to do too much.
To try and hold the ground
He can
here,
do
but
like the
nonetheless,
latest luck we've
back
ever
to
seen.
the wall. Going to be in a pretty clean spot when the attempt comes through. Able to sail through. There's really no issues. Giorgamo. Yeah. A bit spicy there towards
yeah,
the
again,
end,
Loud are
but
just
this has
very
been
nice and clean in these rounds in terms
the
of
right
they're
game
so fine
plans.
to use the
The
ult
form is
into
red
it.
hot.
Especially this one kind of
All
works
the
out
players
well.
are hitting.
They're up against a double judge, and then the shotguns might be online, and they do an ult to clear close.
Aspas more than halfway at this point to breaking the kill record. Still plenty more of the map to play, especially if EG starts to mount some level of a comeback here. I'd like to see what the emotions are like within the EG
If
camp
EG
right
get
now.
5,
Love
can they
to
win?
listen into the comms. They're a team that
With this
likes
comp,
the energy to be high and the fun to be flowing.
with this comp, it would be a bit of a
When you're just
miracle. I'm
getting
not gonna lie
battered
to you.
on Pearl and
It
now
would have
Split,
to be
it's
like
difficult to keep
pistol
the vibes up.
bonus
Who's
kind
the
of
player to bring it back?
vibes. Like, yeah, technically, but it would be a
Does not
nightmare.
land. Ethan pulls it back here. I love that flash as well, but Aspas survives, remains. Boombot at his feet. The reposition of Ethan is quite nice. It's immaculate. Damage
Maybe we
being
get to
done
find
here.
out.
EG really picking them apart. The game plan to try and force the fight, force the
Oh.
issue. Giorgamo. It's
Huge
nasty.
1v1 if you want
It's
to try and
brought
keep
to
them
the
in
1v1.
this.
But once more, Aspas.
Dude, you can use your ult into this
Ult
time,
in
right?
his hand, stun. Not there in time. Did he hear the drop? I don't believe so. There's too much sound obfuscating it. Aspas left wondering, is he pushed up onto the corner? Is his positioning known? Questions rolling through his head. Here's the
There
showstopper
we
time.
go.
Running short.
You're gonna get the
close
trade
to
off
the
there.
side.
Yeah, no matter what, you get the trade-off. That's how we should have played the other one, honestly.
Mutually assured
Okay, nicely done from him.
destruction, but enough to seal the round.
And that's Aspas's third
Yeah, he
showstopper
just has so many ults.
in round 10.
He's 21-7.
It's just ridiculous what he's pulling out here. It really is. The rest
21?
of his team all got
21 on,
traded. Nice
on
moves from the
attack.
rest of EG, flooding through the
Attack
smokes.
split.
And what
That is
immaculate
ridiculous.
timing on this.
Bruh,
Demon 1 perhaps getting a little unlucky.
every single time Demon 1 is just face
Found that
tanking
little
his
gap
ults.
Through elbow.
It was him in heaven last time on
But
B,
Aspas
right?
secures it. All right, heading into the next. Round 11, EG, mostly with rifles up. Apart from Con with a stinger. He's inside the pit unless he's already through it.
Yeah,
Oh,
This is so
dear
different to
God.
the previous round.
it's so strange.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take the risk, but he has absolutely owned it.
Flash, but
Less.
Oh my god, give me Less's POVs. Absolutely owned him. Holy hell.
With the pit going
Yeah,
down,
that's
you can
incredible.
send everybody else now over towards it.
He's
EG are
owned.
not gonna have to play
Dude,
each other,
chat,
they're
they
gonna have
are.
to scramble to
Oh
try and
man, they look so good. On this
make the
Pearl
most of this.
and on this map, they look
Bustio.
incredible.
Gotten two
It's a
there.
great reaction though.
Suddenly, a
Dude,
chance.
it feels like
Sadak's
it's too
looking to
late.
try and
man.
re-clear.
Oh, you
Good
don't
timing.
expect that, yeah. With the orb being picked up, Seekers in your face. Les! No way.
Guy is so
It's a 2
confident
versus
right
2.
now. He actually wants everyone to swing
so
him.
scrappy. Loud have not been allowed the time to consolidate at any point here, even after finding that opening pick. It's a 2v2 with Breed Shot online.
Seeker points him directly towards it as well. Okay. Flash over there. Bustio almost getting
Oh my
spammed
God.
out there onto that corner. After
Dude,
shot
yeah,
follows
they
it through.
read where the
Double
TP
face
was
as
and
well.
they
Can't
tanked
quite get
him
the clean
down.
shot on the Queen Avenue. Rolling Thunder. That should set it up.
And
Surely
he's
now
low
it's
HP,
slam dunk.
33. They're not even going to win
Bustio.
this round.
The deal with the kitchen sink just sent
Oh
flying
my
towards
god, the
him.
double swing coming in before they plant as well. He thought they were going to hyper focus on planting and they just double swing, catch him trying to get the timing while they're in theory going for the plant.
Dominant from them.
Holy,
It was
bro,
a
this run from
9-3
Les
half
was
on Pearl,
incredible.
And it looks like we might see something similar, perhaps even more dominant here on Split. Aspas has 21 kills. Sadak's making sure the round's secured. Loud are trying to
Bro,
pull off the reverse sweep.
after every round, you know he's doing that every single time.
Been here before. Enough
He's
money
real
to purchase.
committed.
Got all the extra weaponry, all the extra goodies. Les.
Les has so much money that he's buying an op. I guess he has a backup gun. Cowan's in, same thing. It's a nice off angle though. I mean, he might get a kill here. How aggro does he get?
Les close to the corner. Who will walk into
Wow,
each other's
this timing's
sideline?
ridiculous.
It's going to miss him. It's going to miss him, and Boostio. Do the timing to take. Rapid is the approach, though. Look at him trying to make the most of this. All the way through. Again, the showstopper's dodged. Juked. Nade. Rebounding around the back
Who's
here.
this on
Jordan
site?
still got his though left to play.
Com needs to just get one.
Rebounding. Across the floor, stopping him from crossing over that line. And Com really needs that support. He needs that help. Tweez is in. Unexpected. Smoke's now dropped down as well.
Bro, they're going to lose this one as well.
How
Can they not win any of these rounds, dude? They're getting so wrecked. Oh, I actually feel a bit bad for them. It's been so one-sided.
Again is the approach as the call is made. Boostio will try and watch it now with a tour de force over these angles. It's a double face pushing him away with the rendezvous. That is nasty. Still alive here though, but misses the shot.
Okay,
Boostio.
All right, 9-3 again, same as Paul.
That's what that means. Just barely a chance.
Man, this was such a good half from Loud. Oh my God, they destroyed them. Even the play on the pistol from the old pistols was just such a nice touch. They mixed it up so well. Aspas was ridiculous.
We saw the attack side still be good for EG, but then 9-3 down again. Do they have what it takes? Do they have that grit?
That's the big question on everybody's mind. To EG, have
Last
what
map
it
is
takes.
Bind.
Oh boy, 9-3 as we go into the half here. Evil Genius is looking to try and
Kirsten,
get
so
back
you get a
into
good
this one. That
series.
last round
Dude, if
looked
we get a
pretty
5th
solid. We're
map,
gonna have
I'm
to do it
telling
a
you,
few more times
this
if they wanna
event
try and
has
shut
been
down this series.
ridiculous.
And meanwhile, on the other side, Loud, they're poised to be able to make this at the very least map 5 happen.
Yeah, they're on great form to keep this run going. In particular, Aspas is having an unbelievable half thus far. It seems like every
Do I
single
think we're
round
getting a
he's getting
5th map?
2 or 3
Oh
kills
yeah,
for
pretty
the team. He's
confident,
already
man.
had at least 3 showstoppers just in this first half.
Like,
and it seems like these individual plays beyond just
If
the rest
EG
of
can
all of
pull
these
this
rounds
off
winning
with their
has been
comp, I'll be
proving
very
And it
surprised.
has to be some sort of record at this point, how many showstoppers that Aspas has had in one half. It has to be up there. Was it 5? Was that Brennan Scheidel was saying? It's something absurd. And it goes to show, like you said, you build that showstopper by getting so many kills for you. He's not just farming every orb. He's getting so much value winning these clutches. And overall, it looks like Loud has got EG's number on this map.
Yeah, I think if Aspas is popping off, right, it becomes a big pain point that EG are going to need to address Seth as they get ready for this next half.
No, I mean, it really is. He's just completely out of control, and this has been such a strong beginning for this.
These guys is bro, I'm
Now they get ready to swap
saying my
sides.
opinion, man.
EG,
That's all it
they
is.
need to find some momentum. They got it a little bit
curses
there at the
there.
very end. Boostio with some nice shots to try to round that out, get that round 3 to put them up, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They need so much more. They need to be able to dig deep, get themselves focused back up into this game and not
Yeah,
let
that's
it
true.
escape them.
That's
'Cause
very
I,
true.
for one,
They
maybe some of the
had
people
a
in
very
the
good half
audience
against
do.
EDG
I
on
don't
this.
believe in curses. So I think that this one's done and dusted. I think it's going to be a GG go next. Ooh.
It should be, especially considering this chamber comp was really struggling in the first half. I wasn't seeing the value out of Boostio, missing a lot of shots, not getting the information he always needed.
Look, I'm
with the
happy
trademark.
today.
And now it's a
Bro,
question.
I'm
EG,
pretty
with
happy
this
today, I
comp,
promise.
Did they take the right risk? Are they ready for split?
Maybe it's
or
just
will
like
Loud
maybe
push
it's
us
just
to
a
the
face
final
thing,
map?
man. I
You
don't
know
know.
what? In this game, anything is truly possible. Let's send it back over to Brennan Sideshow.
Yeah, still yet to be seen if EG do have that grit, resilience to drag it.
Okay,
Back, trying to
let's
avoid
see.
that. 5th and final map in our best
Where-
of 5.
chat,
to
I'm so lost
avoid
in
even the
pistols.
possibility, the
This?
semblance at the back of their mind of a reverse sweep that might be already happening, might be
I think
already
4-3.
in motion. And here we go, tempo increase, double face, Loud, ready to receive. Nade is
Oh,
there.
the
slightly
nade's
delayed,
perfect.
pushed
One
up
has to go
forwards.
forward, one has to go
Boostio
back.
Separated from the rest of them, and Sadak as well, the backstab.
Okay,
When all that was
4-4.
occurring. It's falling to pieces for EG.
Managed to get one. Right, 0-2 in terms of this map on pistols, 4-4 altogether.
But you're forcing it against Aspas, who has 25 kills.
They got
after
no
13
plant,
rounds.
and forcing with no plant kind of means that you have like
Talk
legit
about a
bare
hard-
basics
Aspas
in
was
terms
there
of everyone's got a stinger,
frenzy,
light armor, and not much
deleted his
util.
opposition. Nade is down. All of the defensive
Deher,
protocols
what's up, bro?
good.
With the prime, thank you,
Providing
mate.
such
Good
a
to see you.
distraction
Welcome
that
into the
then
Slug Club.
Sadak is
Thank
able
you
to
very
just
much.
wander through the trip and
That's
get kills
incredible.
in the other side towards Vent.
Thank you, though, bro. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
EG are going to force, but it's not even a great force. You know, they
What
didn't
is the
get enough
force?
kills or a
You
plan
got Marshall,
to even make this one look like
Stinger,
it's too much
Stinger.
danger.
Okay, sure.
Stingers, Sheriffs.
It's absolute bottom of the barrel desperation territory here for EG, trying to make something happen. That would have been a lovely shot,
Close.
but it doesn't land.
This is one bullet. Still got the Sheriff.
Do you think Demon 1 will get poached next year? Nah, EG won't make changes, man. They feel like a tight net. They've gone through too much to change.
Push Aspas into that spot.
They've gone through the highs and the lows together. That forms tight bonds, man.
The other areas of the map that you've given up.
I like what Com is doing with his Viper Orb reposition, taking a bit of payload control.
There.
Heaven on either side is entirely theirs.
Plus, after watching what all the individuals have done in like the last 2 events, you got to feel confident that you can win every event, really. Like everyone's had their moments in the team.
Screaming, careening towards his way, but it's a bit of a fake as well. It's offset EG. Now they make their mark, waiting out a lot of that utility, and here are the shots landing.
Less.
They come through, especially when
Here's the
you're forcing
Marshall.
Up, still alive and active.
What
Onto
is
the
the
side, close to the corner here, seeking to deny the plan. Going off
Maybe.
no problems.
Aspas still with the double blast pack.
Oh.
He's going to try and get aggressive on anyone that might be playing screens. No one there. EG
Have that, yeah.
should be able to hold on. Feeling quite similar now to Pearl.
Can the judge get anything on lane here?
Aspas watch the space. Hello.
Oh, almost.
2 to face, 2 years.
Almost got
Attempting
both.
it, but okay,
Okay.
Stalwart
Force
defender
buy
there of Elbow.
pays off.
A necessary
I mean,
win
small
for EG,
small
forcing up.
chance. Man, Loud on both pistols and got lost the next round every single
Back into
time.
order as well.
That, I think, is going to be such a crucial element of EG keeping their heads in these moments. They are still quite an inexperienced team. It's one of the most fantastic Cinderella runs, if you still want to call it that, that we've seen. No one was particularly expecting this EG roster to be competing for back-to-back grand finals Tokyo of the Champions. They've surprised everybody.
the hell,
how
bro?
incredibly they've developed.
Is this because, I mean, I guess he's just double judging,
The vibes
no
are
matter what. Maybe Sadak is going to judge the next round anyway and drop him a gun, who knows?
Being able to make these maps a little closer just gives you that more confidence. You start to get in the rhythm of communicating a little more, even if you do end up losing. Silent drop.
Yeah, the silent drop and flying for the taking with that.
What's the reaction over towards A?
Body, of course.
Might run into this.
On the eco round. That's pass.
Okay, saw him.
Nice clear.
Must have been just a pixel.
Yeah, he just saw that because he crouched, to be honest.
EG are being afforded a lot of map control here. Loud are not trying to pressure towards mid or towards A ramp.
They know where. Yes, of course. Okay. Spotting out towards 2 years still. The reaction, instantaneous. Kawazine down mid is to the south of gun.
Oh, that was a Phantom down middle? Oh.
Should be theirs though, surely. You don't get past Jorgler. Not clear. Yeah, not with the judge.
Spike planted.
Good luck.
The increase in... Dude, I would love... As a stat, if there's any stat people in chat, at the end of this tournament, Tokyo judge kills to Champs judge kills. Give me that.
For this, but pick and choose their players.
That's what I want to see.
Fifth on the board.
We did see them make a little bit of a comeback over towards Pearl. You know, they were able to take pistol bonus, really start working things forward. Somewhat similar over here. Cowan-Z clearly still with something to say about it, though. How has he hit that flick?
Okay.
Yeah, how the hell is he getting that one?
A bit of a tilter.
Bit of a tilter. Didn't even know where he is as well. Is he just going to remove every single piece of weaponry? 2 bullets left.
Jesus.
It's, yeah, okay.
Nice damage, though.
Jogmo hopping around.
He's just having fun with it.
Yeah. They keep a Phantom. That's not the greatest. It's going to turn this round into an actual buy round where EG are forced to invest and hurt their economy should they lose. What a flick that is. What a flick.
Right, Aspas gets the judge out again. So, but honestly, they should know that there's a judge in play here, with the judge getting bored in the round before. But that also doesn't mean too much, because it's like, okay, you have to be scared that there's a judge. Like, what corner do you believe the judge is in? Because you can have pretty much everything. So even though that's a thing, it's just like, well,
Giving them
it's hard to predict still.
I mean, they're not fighting over a main. They're not fighting over garage. They're barely fighting mid, honestly. They're kind of pressuring it in a couple of rounds, trying to draw out utility, but not heavy fighting in this area.
What do you mean
Loud want to
picks,
save a
Siege?
lot of their utility for later on. You know, once the time gets down to about 40 seconds, they can tell that EG are going to be playing slowly. And the calling from Boostio does seem reminiscent of that opening.
Is in bias. Oh,
on a
really?
scent
That's a
rather than
lot.
Lotus, the slower paced approach. Prodding everywhere, looking for picks. And Aspas, they might have just chosen incorrectly here.
Yeah, they actually find the judge.
Okay,
Damn,
Bolt's
dude,
online.
that's kind of unlucky.
Lines there, sending it flying, no kills.
It's a good
no
upgrade for him, though.
casualties.
Instant reaction over towards here. We don't have anyone on the site, but they don't know that. Flash goes in over towards B main. Does he call them back because the Flash got full info and they know that there's probably a 3-stack here? Doesn't look like it.
Watch their backs.
Plant for Heaven because they have
the
nice.
But Com doesn't
So
go
they
for
got the
plant.
alarm bot in Heaven. I say alarm
Just
bot,
providing
chamber
support from a
version.
distance, so they don't have that pit for post plant.
This plan of a Heaven though. Com could be that late lurker. But he added time pressure. As long as Demon 1 is alive, he's got to stand.
It's hard to get out of spawn.
Now he's got to get a move on. Facing the right direction. Shot actually missing here. They're clearing up and cleaning up these players. Pit drop down in the choke point of all places. Kawazine still clean and consistent. A plan of a Heaven, but when it's online, you've got to tap this now to try and force this one out. Com's gone down. That's
Most
the pit.
important pass
And
then.
no more Utah waiting for them. Out towards the open. It needs to be covered. Kawazine
Okay.
next up in line.
Okay.
Demon 1 shut down. Half on the defuse. 2 years.
Hey, I mean, it was a strong attempt, real strong attempt. Now what do? Do they try and just force a buy here as well? I have no idea. This is a nice try on that one.
Demon 1 gave it everything he could, and Com with that kill got his bit online as well, but it was just too far away to extend over to the spike. Chaos in those final moments.
One enemy remaining.
And I think a bit of confidence lacking from EG in some of these situations too, specifically from Boostio. In a spot where he could have, you know, he takes one shot and immediately TPs away.
Yeah.
He was fighting against a player that had no clue where he was. Could have stayed for a little longer, but he's trying to be as safe as possible.
Last time out.
Sometimes you just need the confidence, I think, to be able to take duels like that. Maybe overstay your welcome ever so slightly because...
I mean, that's what Loud are doing.
Exactly. Everyone's working out for them.
At the same time, Boostio, who struggled so much on the chamber last time they played Split, is at the top of the scoreboard. You know, ostensibly not the biggest issue for them if you're looking at the numbers. But I think it's indicative of a larger issue, which is EG having got up to
EG were
2.
good on Split before. Honestly, Loud are incredibly good on this map when I watch them.
Now playing to just grind it out.
Sometimes you got to take
hoping
that into
they'll
account when you're just
eventually
looking
win
at
some
stuff.
point, rather than coming up with ideas to put the pressure back on Loud and dominate them as they did in Lotus. That was EG playing confident, fast, aggressive. And now they seem a little more timid. They're still taking their map control though, they're not playing scared in that sense. Jorgamo's going to go fast up A ramp.
More judge gameplay at work. That's feeling the heat.
EG beat Loud on the Split like 13-5. Yeah, but how long ago was that, bro?
Backing away and giving it up.
Whoa,
Okay.
nice shot, dude.
That's a nice one. It's necessary. Sadak. Not sure if that was the intended target, but out towards it. Main needs to be a collection of these kills. They're pushing forwards and there's coverage. Watching for it. Another repeat. Kawazine. How does he pull it off every single time? The plan is down, but
April?
he's so
Jesus, bro.
isolated again.
The game, like,
He's on an island essentially. Demon
kind
1.
of shouldn't even look. I'm not even sure I'd be looking at demos from
Trying to
April,
play the
man.
global utility
If I
game
was
here, but
anti-striding a team, it's too long.
He's gonna have to get into the fight, get into the fray.
You're living in the past, bro.
With the shots.
Gotta,
With the
gotta keep with it. This
Yeah,
game changes
not
too
enough for the
fast.
kill, not enough for the collection. Flashes through here. Loud waiting. We don't have time for the heal. Util still abound. 2 years watching in case there is that late lurk as well. Now they're just going to be facing it all together. Demon 1! Can't win
Yeah,
it!
they just can't win the clutches as
Another
well.
round where Tui's is able to get the better of Demon 1.
Okay, been pretty
In those
one-sided on this.
final
7
scrappy,
chances for them to close it
traded
out.
1v1 scenarios towards the end. Not true clutches, you could argue, more to do with having excellent spacing and trading for each other. In
Lissus, what's up, dude?
situations, denying
What's up?
EG from making those big plays, big moments. Excellent stuff. And 12-5 the score.
Once more standing on the brink. At this point,
What the?
I mean, a reverse sweep, the possibility.
Rewarding him with hand warmers, bro.
I was talking earlier about the Loud legacy.
Okay, 7
Every tournament
chances
they
to
did where
take
they
us
survived
to
groups, they've
the
made
5th and
the
final
grand
map.
finals. And they started off this year by almost reverse sweeping in the finals of Lock-In. Everyone remembers the big comeback from Fnatic, but that was Loud about to pull off a reverse sweep when they were up 11-3 on Icebox. They are looking primed to do something similar.
Maple Brown,
here
thank you for the
again.
gifted. Running out of time.
One round away
Welcome
from
into the
pulling
Slow
us to
Club.
buy.
Thank you for that, Maple Brown.
Hoping to mitigate the mistakes of the past here.
Wait, is that another old joke? Or are you talking about the game? What's going on here? Are we getting real subtle with it, or what's going on?
Alive in this map here as a showstopper. Jorgamo holding on to it. Make sure that he clears that YouTube, but still the alarm bot remains.
Maybe.
Got both the Nana Swarms.
This angle by Boostio is unorthodox. We'll be hoping for a pick.
As is Cowanzine's
Wait a
actually,
second,
Brent.
they're reclearing
Cowanzine is
behind
going
him.
for a
Cowanzine,
reclear.
Yeah, reclearing right behind him.
What?
They've missed each other, not
Oh man, it's just not going right. It is not going right.
What an incredible read from Cowanzine.
Jorgamo.
That was because the Nana Swarms got broken, but the alarm bot didn't. He knew they were backing off.
Gia contacting behind them though. They're trying to make the most of this, at least this instance now.
Tell you
Cosmic
what, though,
Divide all the way through, everything
Look at this guy. Oh, this one's so doable. Look at the guy in the spawn.
Chest, 2 years, no longer standing. And where's the committal now? There's only 20 seconds left.
They can wait though, it's
They've
fine.
got to be pulled out and it needs to be that committal, but they're not finding any picks right now.
Wait, he went sight and not heaven? Oh boy.
From that position.
Oh, it's a big kill.
Time is taken. Less there. Boostio returns a shot, but 10 seconds are
Yeah,
left.
might
It
keep
needs
this
to
one
be
going for a little
flat
bit longer.
online.
Those 2 shots from Boostio in this round have been unbelievable. Just quick scoping people around the map. Desperate to keep EG in it, but flashed up. Locked off in garage,
Oh,
almost.
man, it's close.
Slightly wide here. All his util is pushing him into unfavorable angles again. Unfavorable fights again.
Yeah, around
Gotta
the world.
hit this one. Sonic does not
Of course,
expect
comms
it.
alive. Gotta, yeah,
Wrap
gotta
around
start
from
realizing.
Coleman, classic play.
Always.
G
Yeah, it's
alive
always.
in the map.
He's always on the flank.
Yeah.
Com is always on the flank.
What are you expecting?
Tokyo, 54 judge kills. Champs, 85 judge
Look at these
kills,
shots though from
excluding this
Boostio.
match. Damn,
That readjustment.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then he hits another one
teams are caught on.
to shut down some pressure that was coming from
So
B7.
by the end of this tournament,
Right,
it's going to be
Connie is not.
double.
Feels very similar to Pearl again, where Loud,
Yeah.
they only need to grind out a round here or there,
Okay, force them down to eco.
and EG are going to make them work for it. But at some point, you feel like this attack inside of Evil Geniuses has got to make a mistake.
And slip up. It's all it really takes here. Maybe we might have seen it as an attempt to punish the satchel, the stuns. They're all overlapped. Demon 1!
Smoker down. They got to
Massive
insta-react,
kill as
and
an
it's
attempt
got to
by
be
EG
good.
Now you can see them taking up all that space out towards heaven.
Oh boy,
It's
they
too
go
late, I think,
spawn.
this reaction. Oh, Salak misses the shot, though.
Damage
Tanked him
Boostio,
down,
40
though.
Health, has to return for the heal.
Sadak has his ult.
The reaction
Tui's
was
has
not
his ult.
particularly
Less
quick
one
there from
away.
EG. Com has
Oh,
pushed
what a
up
nightmare
towards
round
A
this
heaven,
is.
but he's stuck behind this alarm bot. The
Bro,
rest
I've
of
never
the
seen a
team
round
taking
like
B.
this. Look at
Where are they
this.
going? Who are they
Like, what the
aiming
hell?
for?
With the
It's so
showstopper
weird.
exploding out into the side here, just holding
They're
it, making sure that
everywhere.
nobody can fly back in.
I don't know if Sadak's going to want to fight this.
I mean,
Oh,
they're being
How the hell does this alarm bot not get him?
Fault line stun,
That's
missing.
crazy that he
Seeker as
managed to find the
well.
time in this
Dodging
alarm
and
bot.
juking round to the
Seekers was
side,
good, and they
but
managed to
pull.
actually get a
Pulled
lot of
up,
map
Boostio.
control, considering they
Tight
had
to
like
the
not too
corner.
much.
A lot of this going to be relying now on Com. Once more with his flank timing. Sadak, who's pulling out the all
I'm still worried about Aspas's super late luck over towards B main.
Into the fight, softening them up. Prime for the taking, and beam them all
Okay,
down.
well, Ethan managed to win the duel out straight up, so nicely done. Was just a low buy.
On the safety net again, coming
So yeah,
around from
there's that.
behind.
7 down to 5.
You've got to be reading into these flanks at this point. But that was still just an eco for Loud. Sadak found himself in a spot where he could have used the Rolling Thunder. There were chances there for Loud to invest more heavily into the round. But instead, they're saving their ultimates, saving their money, waiting for
Highest
one
judge kill
big
by
round to
players.
wipe EG away and take us
4 was the max. Stacks are the Smoggy, Calm,
This one
Forsaken.
was
And
not
then
the most
Boise
difficult
had
challenge that
16.
he had to face
Damn.
EG. The score 12-7. Loud taking a tactical timeout.
More teams,
I
yeah, more
guess
teams, more
this is where
games.
Fraud is
True.
going to cook up something specific. A plan with the ultimates that they have, and there's none on the other side of EG. Whereas Loud, they've got a Cosmic Divide to play with, Rolling Thunder, Lockdown. They've got big tools.
Yeah, and they got double timeout here, so this is a nice early timeout for them. Again, 7, getting down to 5. Doesn't want to see this number get too crazy, so I like the timeout here. Gave him 2 rounds to try and close it out. Didn't close it out, getting involved.
G just take it one round at a time. You are right. I mean, all it takes is one moment. A misstep, misplay. All in investment, though, from Loud. Like you said.
Oh, they're up against a lot of ults on this, and they're very far away from a lot of ults. Yeah, this comeback is a nightmare for them. There's a big ult diff at the moment.
Good show of it so far.
The barriers drop and the pressure mounts. Fault line early here over towards Boostio and Com. Just trying to take a little bit of space behind the Viper utility. Sadak's rotating immediately just to make sure that Heaven is secure.
Still with a crossfire setup. EG to take that ramp control.
EG take Heaven control, but I'm so... I mean, he hears the alarm bot.
Let's get triggered. Off that one with the alarm bot breaking.
Okay, they're trying to create a lot of pressure on this guy.
Scary situation to really be in, especially when they got the confidence to take fights like that. Another flash. Kawazine does not use it to peek. Exits. Pulls the util out. Once more slowed down.
And they're playing a retake here. That's what I was talking about. Loud's ultimates are so good in
Oh,
post-plan
yeah.
scenarios.
Boostio's just walking in.
Concord
Massive
coming
duel.
up ramp.
Massive passing to take down
done
as
more
well.
than enough here. Maintaining control of this area. The spike coming back over to A.
Bro,
Still
think
a
about it.
lockdown,
I was going to
still a
say,
Rolling
yeah,
Thunder.
think about
So
it.
many tools
They
and only
keep
30
spamming you when
seconds
you
to
do
deal
that.
with them.
They want to fight for this. It's that A Heaven control as well. Loud not keen to give this one up. Jorgamo going for the plant. Now it's spammed. It's planted for Heaven right through the
Planted for Heaven.
On the cusp of it all.
Risky
It's
guys.
Oh. Gotta land it. Gotta hit it. An extension for it. He's
2v5.
lifeline. Ethan left alone though, but the lockdown is pushing him directly into the corner. Punishment. 2 years out wide.
Oh, honestly, that was a really nice attempt. Demon 1 was just tapping over towards Heaven. Still, though, pretty dominant from Loud on this one. Okay, 2-0 in terms of maps, 2-2.
The rest of his team has favored him to win.